compelling season of action, it all comes down to this. 2 survivors to battle for the MAC Championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan, as we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Yukon Huskies, taking on another team from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Yukon Huskies offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Same tailback, another carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So Western Michigan's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. There's a 1st and 10 play.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him. Hitting the upright.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks right, lets it fly. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Western Michigan offense back on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The sure hands. It's Blue. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. No huddle now for the offense. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Isaac. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job with the defense to prevent a big play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone to spot the ball at the 2.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
Handed an awesome opportunity. First and goal at the 2. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kurt, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here, and the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And the defense brings him down.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown? Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The back's got it again. No way to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got...
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Huskies. They connect for 6. And now to try here for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
UConn 7, Western Michigan 3.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Broncos offense back on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Blue. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now the offense has reached the red zone. Throwing off play action. Catch made on the left side.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the back gets the football. Making people miss. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Tight end goes in motion. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The PAT puts them up 3. And so the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season, and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the MAC championship.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Returner decides to field it. Western Michigan's offense out there. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Getting set. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up to Bodo, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Isaac. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They're going to run it here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
That's an important first down on that running play. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The short completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Isaac. Touchdown, Broncos. They couldn't stop him there. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, the rough game for this quarterback continues. They have to start putting the pieces together in this passing game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That pass is caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? A handoff from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Pressure is coming. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Well, Kurt, Western Michigan has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, UConn. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Western Michigan offense back on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Blue. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a
swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
And the punt team now wanting to kick it away.
See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And UConn's offense is back out there. They're going to run it. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner will be brought down. The Broncos offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. First down. We're going to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Blue. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Blue. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard run. That's a solid game.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Keeping it on the ground here. Fights through a tackle. And he's brought down out at the 46.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Eludes a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides to set up at 3rd and 4. Short connection to the tight end here. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Caught in the shovel pass.
And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down.
The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? A play action, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And he'll drop back here on third down, bringing pressure.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They have taken the lead with time running down.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for his running back.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win?
Pulls it in. It's Isaac. Now timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out. And that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.